We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to the council for help. I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is LokaumFe and I'm back for this week's episode. We're gonna do something different this time. We're gonna do a... Yes, it's gonna be a Questapalooza episode. And if you're wondering what that means, it means that we're gonna finish a ton of quests in this episode. I'm following this optimal quest line guide in the week's page. I'm gonna leave that in the description by the way, if you guys wanna check it out. And if we follow that quest line, it says that I'm gonna have to complete 36 quests before I can complete the Firetails Part 1 quest. I know that that's not accurate, but if you think about the experience that I'm gonna get, it's the most optimal way. So I'm gonna follow that guideline for now. So yeah, I just wanna complete a lot of quests in this episode. And Firetails Part 1 is gonna be awesome because it gives me access to the fairy rings. So I'm gonna put this quest point counter here in the screen. In the beginning I have 32 quest points. So let's see how many quest points I'm gonna have by the end of this episode. Wish me luck, guys. Coming up, the first quest that we finished, guys, is Client of Current. Let's continue. Oh yeah, baby, a party! That's RuneScape. And Monk's Friend quest done. And this quest proves that it's always the butler. Hazy Occult quest done. I'm gonna tell the forensics department that they can use flour and flypapers to discover who the murderer is. That's the murder mystery quest done. Black Knight's Fortress done. I have one big complaint about RuneScape Old School. Why did Jagex make the female character so much worse than the male one? In RuneScape 3, the female character is awesome. Oh, this is... Oh god, why? This is not fair. Alright, so I'm graduating in chemical engineering. I'm almost done with my degree. And this quest is incredible. The part that you have to mix the chemical components and everything else in order for you to escape the room, it's just incredible. I didn't pay a lot of attention in the chemical components, but the idea behind it's awesome. That's recruitment drive done. There's a very old movie that is called Minotaur or The Labyrinth of the Minotaur or something like that. And this labyrinth right here reminds me of that movie. It's kind of scary. I don't know why. That's incredible. That's the Gemini constellation. Oh my god. And I'm a Gemini. Oh, that's... Okay. And that's the observatory quest done. A lot of forensics going on today. Now this quest right here, Rag and Bone Man, I have to clean a lot of remains. I'm watching this TV series for a long time and I'm almost finished with it. It's called Bones and it reminds me a lot of that series. RuneScape is so weird at times. After I cleaned all my bones, that's Dragon Bone Man quest done. This changes everything. Oh wait, wrong YouTube channel. Nature Spirit is done. Great. Let's go to the next one. So I'm doing this mini quest here that you have to go to a lot of different bars throughout Gielinor and get drinks in order for you to get a sign in this card here. And that awfully reminds me of Finland. I've been to Finland last year for exchange period, and in the city that I was living in, the people used these overalls to indicate which courses they were taking in the university. So when they went to bars and parties with those overalls, people in those places would give them some patches to put on the overalls to indicate that they've been there. So that's pretty much the same thing that is happening here. That's so nice. That resembles me Finland a lot. That's nice. And I'm finished with this mini quest. Yeah, it's nice to know that barbarians like to smash their vials. Coming up with the Scorpion Catcher quest done. Hangover Cure. Yeah, I would like to have one of those in real life. And with that we have Plague City done. Let's go do Biohazard. There's Biohazard done. Okay, so it says in the wiki that the length of Biohazard quest is medium. And the previous quest, the Plague City, it says that it's a short quest. But it was totally the opposite. Just because I had to get a snape grass for the Plague City, and that took me a long time. I had to kill, I think, 150 Chaos Druids. So yeah, that's not good. That was much easier than I thought. Fight Arena quest done! That's great. Now that leaves us at 44 attack and 35 thieving. Awesome. And that's Gertrude's Cat quest done. And most importantly, now I have such a cute kitten. Oh my god. Yeah, you're just gonna be cute until I turn you into a hell cat. Alright guys, I've just finished the mini quest at the Varrock Museum, and that got me 9 levels in Slayer and 9 levels in Hunter. And now I'm just FKing some fishing and cooking while I'm editing some videos. But I wanted to talk with you guys about the skills, some of the skills that I have to train. So for this episode, I've been doing a lot of quests, and I'll continue doing a lot of quests until I reach my goal, that is to finish the Firetail quest part 1. But for the upcoming episodes, I think I'm gonna mix things a little bit. I'm gonna start training Slayer and Hunter. I think these two are the main skills that I have in mind for right now. Because I love Slayer, I think everybody does, and Hunter can be very useful for my account. So these are two skills that I'm gonna think about in the future. And yeah, my main goal is to get the quest point cape, as I told you guys in the last episode. But I think that if I don't mix things a little bit, I'm gonna just burn out very fast. So yeah, that's just explaining things a little bit, guys. And let's go to the next quest. Okay, so I think I have to finish this dialogue with Truftus. Nice name, by the way. And yes, Jungle Potion quest completed. Okay, it came to the dreadful part that I have to kill a vampire. Let's see how I do that. Oh god! It's very, very easy. I just have to use this stake here after I kill him, I think. Okay. And that's Vampire Slayer quest done. That was not hard at all. Alright, so I'm in the middle of the Death Plateau quest, and these spiked boots here, they took me back a long way. I remember when I played RuneScape 3 back in the day, like 7 years ago, a lot of players used these. They were called rock and climbing boots. They used them for PKing purposes. And they had like 1,000 or 2,000 of them or even more in their banks. And suddenly they just rose in price a lot. and a lot of people sold them and just made bank, like 1 billion or 2 billion. It was just something very huge that happened back in the day. And another thing, this guy is called Tenzin. I don't know if you guys watched the Legend of Korra, but the air nomad is called Tenzin. And actually, this guy looks like an air nomad. He lives in the mountains, he's just peaceful. Just a thing to keep in mind. And with that, we have Death Plateau quest done. I think the next one will be Goblin Diplomacy. See you guys there. After trying a lot of clothes, we have Goblin Diplomacy quest done. Yeah. And that's the Queen of Thieves completed. And for the next one, I think I'm gonna have to get 20% of Rosidius favor. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure that out. I guess every RuneScape old school player does a clip when they're just pushing the plow. So here I am, that's my turn. I guess I'm gonna get 100% Rosidius favor right away, because I don't wanna think about that later. So I'll just keep pushing this plow until I get 5% Rosidius. I guess that's it. And then now I'm gonna make some fertilizers. I heard it's very fast, so let's see. When I finish the quest, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm finished with the Depths of Despair. And also, I got 100% Rosidius favor. That's gonna be very useful in the future. So, to the next quest. And that's Mountain Daughter completed. And that's Ishtlaring's Little Helper quest completed. And with that, we got to 37 thieving. Oh, that's awesome. I have a couple of quests that I still want to do. I think I have, I don't know, 15 or something like that. And then finally I'll be done with questing for this episode. But I have a long way to go, so let's continue. That was a very quick one. Triple Totem quest completed. Let's go to the Dig Site quest. I woke up today with the intention of playing old school RuneScape, but I guess I'm just leveling up archaeology in RuneScape 3. Alright, just finished the Dig Site quest. And I have to emphasize this, guys. When I was a little kid and playing RuneScape, I didn't notice how much the RuneScape quests had chemical stuff related to them. That's incredible! Okay, so I just took a break from questing to finish the Ardoin Diary 1 and get my Ardoin Cloak 1. That's great. I was not gonna show these two quests. I just finished Ship Shearer and now Romeo and Juliet. But, oh my god, I have to tell you, Romeo is a scumbag. I hate you. Poor Juliet. And coming up, we have the Golem quest completed. 9 to go, guys. 9 to go. I guess I just have to talk to the Squire. Let's see. And that's it. Knight Sword quest done. 82 quest points. Let's keep going. Oh, I was so mistaken. I thought this quest would be much harder. I remember it was much harder for me when I was a little kid. But there we go. Elemental Workshop 1 quest completed. Oh, this is a big one. I'm starting the recipe for disaster. It's gonna take a long time for me to finish this, but yeah, it's a start. I think I'm gonna do another one just now, but yeah. One day in the future, I'll have recipe for disaster completely done. So I think the only thing that I have to do now is to use the Slope of Compromise on one of the generals. Let's see what's gonna happen. I think they will be unfrozen after that. Oh no, they just disappear. And that's one of the subquests completed. Oh, look at that. I look like a completely champion who's about to kill a demon. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. This is very disturbing. I wonder if RuneScape is really a game for kids. Oh my god. Look at that. I'm just summoning a demon. Oh, Jagex. And with that, we have the Demon Slayer quest completed. There we go. Alright, I died a couple of times for this boss here, but there we go. Shadow of the Storm completed. I think we have 3 quests to go. Let's continue. Alright, so I think the last thing we have to do to finish this quest here is to Smith and Mindhelm. So let's see. Elemental Workshop 2 quest. Done. Finally. And this is, as I said before, I thought this Elemental Workshop quests would be much harder, but they are not that hard. And I actually like them. Okay, so now the only 2 quests there that I'm missing are the Lost City and Fire Tales Part 1. Oh god, let's finish this grind once and for all. Oh yes, that's Lost City completed. And now let's go for the Notorious quest, the Fire Tales Part 1. Finally, let's go and do that. That's a very important fight, guys. Let's see if I can do it. If I can finish this fight alive, I'll be done with Firetail Quest Part 1. So, let's see how I manage that. And that's Tanglefoot dead. Oh yes! Let's just finish this quest. Yoo-hoo! Oh yeah! That's Fairy Tail Part 1 quest finally done. We have one last thing to do in this episode, guys. And it is to start the Fairy Tail quest Part 2 and get to the point when I can use the fire rings. So let's do it. Would you look at that? Oh, for the first time, I'm gonna use the fairy rings. Oh yes. That's awesome. Oh, let's do this one more time. Zanaris. And let's go back to Edgeville. That's awesome. And with that note, I'm gonna end up this week's episode. It's been a huge episode. We've done a ton of quests. I think it was more than 36 quests. And now we have 95 quest points. That's awesome. I think we ended up last week's episode at 500-ish total level. And now we are 865. That's incredible. And yeah, ton of progress. That's awesome. But from now on, I'm gonna start mixing things up a little bit. Gonna start training Slayer, Hunter, thieving, and a lot of other skills. And I'm gonna do a lot of different stuff. Now I'm gonna start thinking about combat a little bit. I think that's the way to go. And we'll continue doing a lot of quests, but in a slower pace, let's say. If you guys enjoyed this week's episode and if you're liking the series, make sure to subscribe. And if you have a piece of advice or feedback, make sure to leave a comment down below. I would appreciate that a lot. So be safe, guys, and have a good one. See you next week.